Hey, what's up, everybody? Jim Brewski here, playing Lost Relics. I just started playing a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to do a video about what to do first when you first get in game. So you've downloaded it, you've installed it, you signed up, you finally set foot in the town of Talmuth. Talmuth? Not sure. But what do you do first? I know that was my question. I couldn't really find a video that would show me exactly what to do as a super noob. I'm about to show you what I would do if I were starting over from scratch. First thing, go to settings. When you get into game, this is going to be on. You hear that? Yeah, that. So, go into settings, turn that off. I'm not sure why it's a thing, but I'm just thankful that you have the option to turn it off. I also have hide chat during adventure on, because I'm not really interested in chatting while I'm trying not to die. You can just disable chat completely if you want, but I got mine on. Next, I would go to your controls and go down to your camera rotate right and camera rotate left. I've got these set to A and D because I like having the WASD as my left hand. With W, I have put weapon swap, so that makes it easier to go between my sword and my bow. And then next one, oh yeah, so VSync video. I experienced a lot of that horizontal tearing, and I found out in chat that if you turn on VSync, it'll make that go away. Some people say that the game makes their graphic card work hard, and turning this on kind of helps. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I've heard. But anyway, yeah, get rid of that horizontal tearing with the VSync. Okay, I think that's about it. There's other stuff in there for your interface and stuff if you want this smaller, because it's kind of big. But yeah, so after that, you will go through a tutorial, and it'll kind of show you around town, show you everything that's going on. Let me just go through the points of interest here. You are here. The tavern is your stash. The general store will be a lady who will sell you your green items, your upgrade on your bow and your sword, and you can also buy a ring, which is really nice. It regens 700 health over time. From there, your Royal Emporium is kind of like your auction house. Outside of that is a stove where you'll level up your cooking. Your engineering bench is, well, you'll be leveling up your engineering. Use engineering to make tools for your other crafting abilities and gathering abilities. Adventure Pass is where you'll be doing your dungeons. They call them adventures, but that's where you access that. I don't know what the graveyard is for. I haven't found out the use for that yet. The well is where you will get your water. You'll have to buy a jug from the general store to get water from the well. Then you can go to the mill over here and get flour. It's free. You take your flour, your jug of water to your stove, and you can make bread, and it'll regen 100 health per bread. Just know that you're going to need gold to buy a jug before you can make your bread. So, that brings us to our next part, which is at the end of your tutorial. It's going to bring you to a point where you need to do your verse adventure. So open up your map with M and look for Adventure Pass, which is where I'm at already. Click on the door here, or the opening to the cave, and it'll bring up this little map with all your little adventures. Forgotten Chambers is the first one, which is where we'll be going. So, let's go. A couple things you need to know about these adventures is if you die, you will lose everything you've gained in that dungeon so far, including items and XP. You'll also lose any non-blockchain items that you bring with you that are equipped on your character. At this point, you won't have any of those, so it won't really matter. But once you buy the green upgrades, the bow, the katana, and ring, you will lose those if you die. So you're gonna have to be careful. But having said that, the only things to really be fearful of in this first dungeon is a fire. As long as you stay out of the fire and you use your right click attack, which is your powerful attack, it should be a breeze. Should be super easy. The right click uses up energy. This will regen, but only up to 250. So you'll have to monitor that. But like I said, this first dungeon, it won't be too difficult to get through it. So let's go. Wait for the fire. Don't worry about that guy for now. Just get out the fire. Left click for the single guys by themselves, a little twerps, but you'll want to right click these guys. Easy. Pretty sure you can just face tank everything in this first dungeon as long as you stay out the fire. There's a theme here. Stay out the fire. Stay out the fire. Use your right click. You're gonna find that when you right click, and if you miss a mob, you'll accidentally move to that location. You can prevent that by pressing shift, and you won't move. You'll just attack. So yeah, right click without it, you're moving. Right click with shift, and you'll just attack. So you see these grates. Fire. Watch out for the fire. And there's fire. Don't do that. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention. There's only 2 ways to get out of a dungeon. Find the exit or die. And we don't want to die, so we gotta find the exit. Alright, so as you can see, I still have 1,000 health left. I pretty much face tanked everything, and I stepped in fire twice. So really, all you gotta do is avoid the fire, use a right click. You'll get through this pretty quick. Alright, so you've completed your first adventure, and you're starting to get a little gold. Our first purchase should be a pickaxe, which is going to make it easier for us to get to 500 gold to purchase the katana, which is a sword that is going to do a lot more damage than this rusty sword that we've got going on right now. So go to the Emporium. Let me go outside and show you on the map where it is again. go to the Emporium right here. Adventure Pass. Down here to Royal Emporium. Go inside. Go to this dude. You can go on Tools tab. And Accrued Pickaxe is what you want. It's usually around 50 gold. You're probably going to have to do the first dungeon twice to get enough. But once you get this, you can do the first adventure. You can mine and get iron ores, which sell for about 50 gold a piece. And other stuff, which you can also sell. I would pretty much just sell everything until you get your green weapons. Let me show you real quick how the Emporium works. It is a little bit counterintuitive. So let me just show you what should I get. I'm gonna get an invisibility potion. So buy it, just confirm, and after you confirm, you're gonna have to hit collect. So hit collect, and once you collect it, you're gonna have to go to your stash to retrieve it. I know it's a little weird, but it's kind of the same way in the opposite direction. I think it makes it easier to list a bunch of stuff on the Emporium, so you don't have to carry it with you back and forth. You can just list it straight from your stash, because the stash has unlimited space, but your inventory only has what, like 16 or something, whatever this is. So go to your stash, hit Tools tab, and oh no, that's not what I was looking for. Resources, consumables. There it is, invisibility potion. So to get your green weapon, you're gonna have to go to back to the general store, which is right here. Oh yeah, make sure when you get your items, here's your Accrued Pickaxe, that you equip them in your little spot. So this is your tool spot with a little hammer. Put that there. And these are your relic spots. When you get your ring and other cool relics, make sure you equip them there. A lot of people get the item and they forget to equip them, and they're like, how come it's not working? Well, that's why. Equip it. All right, Seraphina, we're back. So this is the ring. Some people say get this first, but I don't think you need to get it first. I think you'll progress faster if you get the katana first, because it just makes going through that first dungeon so much faster and easier. So get that katana, do that first adventure over and over, then up to you. You can either get the bow next or get the ring. I would get the ring, because then you can actually start not being as careful around the fire. You just run straight through it, kill stuff with the katana, easy peasy. You'll be running those dungeons in under 5 minutes in no time. Well, that's pretty much all I got for today. I hope this video helped you out, and I'll see you in game. Laters.